Let's talk Tanya for the 27th of Av. In yesterday's Tanya, we spoke about that when we give charity before davening, then we get to experience this incredible revelation of godliness during davening, which we said is not even midah keneged midah. It's not a measure for a measure, because there is no way to quantitatively or qualitatively compare the kindness that God is doing to us to that kindness which we are doing for that poor person to whom we're giving charity. So if it's not midah keneged midah, if it's not measure for measure, then how does this work? So to answer this question, the Alter Rebbe brings in the analogy of planting. What is the concept behind planting? We take a seed or we take a kernel and we bury it in the ground. There in the ground it decomposes. And then what happens? Then we have the crop, we harvest a crop which is both quantitatively and qualitatively so much superior and greater than the seed or the kernel that we put in. In the case of a kernel, let's say a kernel of grain, we plant it, and what do we get from one kernel? We get so many kernels that come out of the stalk. And even more so in the case of when you plant a seed and a tree grows. So think about it for a second. It's not only that we have many fruit which grow, by the way, it's not only one crop and one harvest, but year after year after year from that seed, but also talking about qualitatively, you're planting an apple seed and you're getting apples, and an infinite amount of apples. That is the concept of planting, where you make a little investment and the return, the yield on that investment is there's an exponential leap, completely above and beyond anything that you invested. This concept is going to explain how it is that tzedakah is able to elicit this tremendous kindness of God and the revelation of God during davening, and the Alter Rebbe will elaborate on this in tomorrow's Tanya.